I'm Derek Roberts, and this here, I know you can't see him, but this here is Benjamin Spoon, Sir Benjamin Spoon. He's a couple of years ago I was in the pub in the village there, in the White Lion, and I'd had a few and I was on my way home, and this chap come up to me with all the top hat and everything on, and he said, well, he come straight out with it, he said, I'm a ghost. He said, and I've been walking the lanes of purgatory since 1870.
Oh, it's odd, isn't it? I mean, Derek, he believes in him all. Yeah. I mean, he's quiet and he doesn't make a mess like Derek. And, well, to be honest, since Derek retired from his job last year, I'm glad.
He doesn't knock or anything, doesn't come to the door, he just comes straight through the walls. He's, because he's made a ghost material and stuff in the, and, we don't have to get a ghost flap, let's put it that way.
What the neighbours think, I don't know. I mean, they have stopped talking to me. But, well, I don't mind that really, to be honest. Just get him out the house is all I thought.
He hangs around a bit and, he keeps me company, to be honest. He's, since I've retired, if Brenda ever wants to have a bit of quiet time without him here, she just puts the Uber on. You can't stand the bloody, you don't like the Uber, do you? You can't stand the Ubering. He goes off for a couple of days sometimes if she's Ubered a lot. So, he doesn't call it, you're not a poltergeist, eh? You don't like the word poltergeist. He prefers to be called a phantom. Poltergeist throw books around and knock chairs over and stuff. It's all very vulgar according to him.
He's not there. I mean, as far as I know, it's all in his head. I should probably see somebody, should I? Do you think?
He does like a lot of our modern things, he loves the telly. He sits and watches the telly. Crossroads is one of his favourites. He likes the old things, with Meg Richardson and all that, and Sandy. And he likes going in the car, because when he was around, they only had horses and open carriages and things. And we go in the car, don't we, for a ride around, and he loves the co-op in Lampeter. And he's always trying to push the trolley, but he tries, but he can't push it because he's made of ectoplasm. And his hands just go right through it. And oh, dear me. He was telling me that in 1863, he invented cheese and onion crisps. And only, it could have been a great success, only he hadn't done his marketing right. And he had this convoluted name for them. What was it? Onion flavoured thin potato slices with added cheese. Why don't you just call them bloody crisps? And you'd have been a millionaire and stuff, and you'd be haunting Gary Lineker now instead of me.
Believe it or not, they like playing football. Well, Derek likes playing football. He says Sir Benjamin likes playing football. Look at him. Look at him now. Oh, so sad.
He asked me, he said, can you teach me carpentry? Carpentry? I'm a retired telegraph pole straightener. I don't know nothing about carpentry. I couldn't even put a bloody shelf up. But I know he's quite insistent. He said, I want to make a bed for up there. He said, the bed's up there way too soft. He said, and I fall through them. He said, I think it's because they're made of clouds. So he wants to make this bed. When he can't use our tools, because his hands just go straight through them, So he's had to. I said, well, I'll show you, but you're going to have to borrow some tools. I've been watching some YouTubes myself, so I'm up to speed. I'm on the next page after him, but I'm helping him out, So we're enjoying that time together, and he's interested in the garden and everything. And he does like to use our earthly facilities. So he uses the downstairs toilet. He does his ghostly business in there. But of course, when he was around in the 1800s, they didn't have flush toilets. So that flushing is an alien concept to him. He has no idea. So he deposits, shall we say, and then just walks off. Well, no, it's not a problem because you can't see nothing because it's invisible. And you always seem to do it just after my wife's come out of there.
I said to him, your friend is not allowed in the bedroom. That's a no-go area. Three's a crowd.
And I don't know where he goes at night. He goes off out And it's like when you put the cat out in it, you don't, where does your cat go? Well, where does he go? I don't know. Maybe he goes rattling chains or blowing candles out or going. Do you put your head under your arms? Something like that, do you? I don't know.
Oh, he's quite happy. But
we took him to see his grave a while back, didn't we? That one, you weren't very happy about that. It's been well neglected. There's nobody's put any bloody flowers on that for a long time. And the letters are all faded. Well, I'm sorry, Benjamin, but you've been forgotten, mate. 1870? What's that? 150 years ago? Who the hell's gonna know you? Still alive now? Nobody, So I don't know. So I'm sorry, but that's how it is. But we have got a photograph of you, haven't we? We got a photograph. He was guest of honour at a football match in sort of 1860 something. Wrexham versus Kidderminster Harriers, and he was the big man there. Like, so we got a photograph. You like that, don't you? We like looking at it. It sort of reminds him of days when he wasn't dead. He doesn't talk much about what it's like to be dead, to be honest. Which is what we all want to know. What's it like to be? What's it like being dead, Benjamin? He wouldn't tell us. He doesn't tell us a damn thing. It's what we all want to know, innit? So, but he did tell me that he got killed. It was 1870, and he was in his carriage with a horse-pulled carriage, and he was going on some business somewhere, probably crisp business. And his wheel hit a Lucozade bottle on the B5105, shed the wheel, it crashed, killed him, killed outright, hit his head on the stone or something. Well, who'd have thought Lucozade would be a thing in 1870?